aristocrats. You simply must stay in my suite, said the Duchess, more to Belinda's anger.
The kids pick up on nursery which goes on.
$7 miles of range loss isn't a deal breaker. And will anybody spec the wheels to go to 200 miles an hour? I mean, who wants to go to 200 miles an hour in a production car like that? Regularly? No, nobody. So I don't know how many orders they're going to get for the special wheels and tyres. We'll wait and see. Elon Musk also demoed Cyberpunk 2077. That's a game, and that is a hardcore new game which requires something like a PlayStation 5, latest greatest gaming technology, and it's 5 in your car. Of course, on stage, Elon said, well, when cars drive themselves, you'll have nothing else to do apart from play games. They get started on cars, not driving themselves. Very, very not a boat. To work on their electric car project, which Apple still don't talk about. Project Titan. Bloomberg first reported that Apple hired Krantz in recent weeks, about a month after he stepped down as CEO of Canoe, a company that was a start. You could turn it on a wheel in supermarket car parks. Yeah, that's the only place, James, that I tend to have people walk out in front of me. I don't have it on streets where people look for cars, but in supermarket time. Now Mercedes-Benz announcing a new collaboration, this time with ChargePoint. EQS drivers can access all of those charges
around the country, but also buy it.
Okay, so that in turn means that people in Britain pay slightly less for electricity than we would if we were just a single island nation, not exporting or importing anywhere else.
Well, if you didn't import it, we'd have to build more generation. So yeah, I mean, it's a whole system. It's that whole system thinking, right? You know, share resources, right? And you've got to. You know, I mean, you could look across Europe as well. We've got different. I mean, France is principally nuclear, so very, very clean at the point of consumption, right? And then you see Poland, and they're a lot of coal. They're coming off, right? I mean, there's no rule book for cleaning a grid and getting to net zero. So we're all working our way through all of these changes to make sure that it works. But it is working.
Seeing you've touched on net zero, it would be nice to move and segue over to that. So net zero for the UK. So we're talking National Grid, as in the people who turn the lights off and on. They have a net zero target of 2030. Is that right?
2020 forwards. 12 years ago, when I connected my first transmission-connected wind farm, I sat down in the control room at National Grid, and I said, "Oh, you're really big and scary, and I'm a little wind farm, and I've just built my first transmission-connected wind farm, and I need to be controlled."
And I'm bringing the crate soon. Yeah, I'm gonna stop.
Fake ficus in the corner that's like, you know, and I just remember feeling so lonely. They rented me a purple Suzuki Sidekick.
What?
You got so close to that curb.
What?
Did you realise? Don't look at the weeds. Look at the road.
One more of those and I'm stopping and walking home.
Road ahead closed.
Oh dear. So what do I do?
Just take a right.
Here?
Keep it straight now. Sort of got past now. No, actually, yeah. So it shows where the road's closed, but there's a way to get around it. So.
I think I scraped that bit.
Did you?
Yeah.
You go in too fast.
Yeah. So I've got to be careful because you'll be really angry at me.
to reverse because there's cars behind us. No, just keep going straight.
Straight on.
Yeah, straight. Yeah, just, I told you, don't worry about the handbrake, it just comes on and off automatically.
I literally can't fit.
You can, just.
I do.
Just take a bit of the bush and you'll be okay. Just make sure you've got room on your right.
Am I okay on the left?
You're fine on the left. It's okay, you're doing okay.
Pity smiles off of everybody. I'm too small for this car. Can I fit?
Yeah. Just make sure you've got room on the right, that's all you need to worry about. Good job.
I did it. Thank you, that was a bit patronising, but I can do this one. I got enough space.
Yeah.
I didn't like that bit.
No. I guess that's why the diversion didn't go that way.
Can we get home another way?
Yeah. Yeah, just be careful around the van.
You let me out.
Yeah, because I think they're going right as well.
Yeah, that diversion's a bit of a nightmare, isn't it? The thing is, it's not even a diversion, it's just people knowing they can go that way.
Yeah, or Google Maps taking them that way.
The thing is though, I know I said at work I drive all sorts of cars, and I do, but at work I don't care about the cars.
Mhm.
So if I'm in the van, yeah, I've got a massive van that I've got to try and squeeze through spaces, but as long as I don't hit someone else's car, I don't care if I scrape it along a bush, but yours is like, I don't want to scrape it.
Yeah.
Volvo Cars of Cincinnati East, nationalcarcharging.com, and a local. Right now, some expensive things and some fun things as well, and also emobilitynorway.com.
Thing on my Google Maps saying congestion 5 minutes an hour ahead, so that's cracking because I am in such a rush and this is so much stress. Anyway, sorry for having a little rant. I hope you're well. Enjoy the rest of your shift. I'll see you soon. I love you. Goodbye.
If you find your
I want to meet the person who has a diesel Camaro duvet. Like, I want to meet you. Like, are you like you're super down with the brand? If your whole bedspread is like diesel Camaro.
Also, I feel like those people need to go on a list because
Let's
they
have
might.
a fire pit on the beach. Which of those 7 countries do you not know so much about?
I was a bit annoyed at how generic they are. They did look like one of those cars in insurance commercials, which aren't supposed to look like anything in particular. But what did get me chuckling is as people were like driving them around and smashing into one with the needles, all of them said sport.
I'm not going to say which company, but at the moment I'm driving an electric car here in Monaco which is one of the first, it's the first like German electric car that they brought out.
Music in 1977.
Exactly.
Anyway, continue.
So we walk into this club and it's like mohawks and spikes, leather
Idiots.
and denim, and I'm just like,
What are you doing?
I'm just like, this place, it smells like bleach and puke and just broken glass everywhere. And this band, Naked Raygun, goes on, and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, like right in my face. I mean, the singer.
Make sure you pull out and then drive as slowly as possible.
By the way, are Sarah, Charlotte, and Heather.
Yeah, my favorite way to splurge at Disney, I love the VIP tour. It's probably my favorite thing.
VIP tour guide or like a backstage tour?
Oh, either. But really the VIP tour guide, I think you can see a whole lot more with that.
Anybody wearing a plaid vest is good with you, right?
Yes, anybody. I've had some really good experiences with both the VIP tour guides and the backstage tours.
Fantastic.
My favorite, I think, is Keys to the Kingdom. That's a really good one.
Oh, that's a fun one.
All right, Heather.
So Labor Day, and then after that, they'll start decorating the parks here for Halloween. So we start about a month after the Florida parks.
Okay, all right. That seems more reasonable to me. I think mid-September. Just August, like, you know, can a girl get a full summer before we start?
At the same time, in time, just in time for the Christmas festivals. But I cannot get enough of Food and Wine. I would be there all day, every day.
There is actually a little overlap this year between Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and the Food and Wine Festival ending. So Christmas Party starts before Food and Wine ends. So.
And I think that's a lot has to do with the fact that they're getting